Okay, Coach, talk for a second.
Howdy, how's it going? Can you hear me all right?
They working?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, welcome Bulldog fans to Bulldog TV here at Muhammad Seymour High School Gymnasium. John Atkins alongside Jason Baum for senior night here tonight as our boys Bulldogs look to take on the U-High Pioneers. As we get our warm-up music cranked up, a little hard to hear ourselves, but it is senior night tonight, so we do want to recognize our seniors. We'll start first with our senior boys basketball players, and it looks on the scoreboard like Coach Schonauer is going to start all 5 senior boys. Our senior boy basketball players, number 0, Braden Pagel, number 2, Finley Randolph, number 23, Cade Sterick, number 25, Jake Roethlisberger, and number 44, Ryken Kirby. Those five seniors are going to get the start tonight. Also tonight we recognized our senior dance team members, Kylie Beard and Brianna DiFilippo, as well as our senior cheerleaders, Brenley Benson, Aubrey Burson, Olivia Chalk, Ella Edwards, Taylor Good, Holly Hawes, Kennedy McClure, and Hannah Wallace. So congratulations to all those seniors. Hopefully it's an incredible senior night tonight as, again, our boys Bulldogs look to take on the U-High Pioneers. Coach, let's talk a little bit about U-High Pioneers coming into it. They're 19-10 overall, 7-3 in the conference, and although 7-3 might not be the best, they play in a really tough conference. The Central State 8, some really good basketball clubs in that conference. So to have a 7-3 record in that conference is pretty special, and we'll talk some more about that. However, they are losers out of 3 out of their last 4. So unfortunately for them, they're not coming in on necessarily a hot streak. Their last win came in a 5-point win over Sacred Heart Griffin, which again is a pretty good win, but losers in 3 out of the last 4. Again, they're trying to look to get back on the right track before regionals, as are we, and we'll talk about that more here in a second. But U-High, again, coming off most recently a loss to T-Town 48-43. As we look at their starters, number 4, Dalton Kruger, he's a senior. Number 13, Cameron Johnson, a sophomore. Number 21, Owen Nelson, a senior. Number 25, Miles Kieran, a senior. And a freshman, number 35, Owen Kirby. Now you ask why a freshman starting? Well, he's 6'3". My guess is the kid can probably shoot the lights out. Number 21, the senior, he's a 6'5", 170-pound player. We'll see a lot of him tonight in the post. Speaking of offensively, when talking to Coach Schonauer, a little scouting report here for the fans at home. U-High is going to play a little half-court man against us the majority of the night. Occasionally we'll switch it up to a 1-3-1 every now and then. But they do a really good job of running offense against the zone. You guys know Coach Schonauer loves to run the 1-2-2 zone. They do a pretty good job of attacking the zone, lobbing it over the top of them to get it into their big man, the 6'5", 170-pound senior Owen Nelson, like we mentioned earlier. So look for a lot of that tonight. And again, it should be a great ball game against 2 really good ball clubs. When we take a look at our Bulldogs, Jason, we'll talk about them for a second. I'll let you talk about the starters here in a minute. But just a quick recap on the Bulldogs so far this year. 11-15 coming into tonight's contest, 6-4 in the conference. Unfortunately, suffering that loss to Taylorville the other night puts us in 3rd place in the conference now. Unfortunately, speaking of, last 2 games coming into tonight, we suffered a loss to Taylorville at Taylorville, tough place to play. They played a really good second half, and unfortunately We did not, and then we turned around on Saturday and suffered a tough loss to a really, really good Kankakee team that's state ranked. So that was a pretty good loss for our boys, to kind of see maybe where we're at, what we need to work on, and to kind of get over that Taylorville loss. And so heading into tonight, again, trying to rebound, trying to get back on the winning track, as this is our last regular season game before we start regional play next Wednesday. We're actually going to take on Centennial at Decatur Eisenhower next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Most of you can remember in Adam Schonauer's debut, we suffered a loss to Centennial 67-43, but I can guarantee you, although Centennial's 18-10, they've had some close games here, most recently against Urbana, a team that we beat. So both teams are completely different from when they faced off in the very first game of the year, and I like our chances, especially if we can come out with a win tonight against a really good Pioneer club. That'll kind of give us a boost, give us some good momentum as we look forward to that regional play next Wednesday. Jason, what do you got for our senior starters tonight?
Yeah, for the senior starters tonight, like you said, we're starting Braden Pagel, a 6-foot senior. Has really kind of been a jack of all trades for us this year, doing some post play. He's scrappy, he gets after it, better than I do that Pagel's a dog and he'll work wherever you put him.
Great kid.
Number 2, Finley Randolph has kind of been a part of the success we've had in the last few years, was instrumental in our regional championship defensively last year. Great baseball player, great student athlete, and has had a real anchor to this team as a senior this year for us. So,
and he's been a consistent starter throughout the year. Is that correct?
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I believe he started every game he was eligible for. I think he, not that he was ineligible, but I do think he had his wisdom teeth out at one point and had to sit because the anesthesia gets after you on that. So it would have been fun to see him play, but I'm sure it was better that he didn't that night. Let's see, number 23 is our next one. Cade Sterrick, been kind of our sharpshooter. Nailed a lot of threes, I think, in the Taylorville game.
19 points, yes, sir.
Unfortunately, the rest of our offense kind of went a little anemic in that game, and that second half just kind of got away from us. We'd really like to kind of wash that taste out of our mouth from that, and then you turn around the next day and have to play Kankakee. So, it'll be nice to kind of rewrite the ship. We'd been really playing well. Cade was a big part of playing well. His defense has really picked up over the second half of the season, which helped us with our success, frankly. And so we'd like to see Cade continue to do that for us. Next is 25, Jake Roethlisberger. I think maybe the tallest kid on our team. Kind of a post presence for us. But, he can actually, he's not afraid to pull the trigger. So, Jake has been, I think, a multi-year basketball contributor, and we'll look forward to seeing what he's got for us. And then we got Ryken Kirby rounding out the starting 5, number 44. Obviously going to play football in college, but has been a key contributor off the bench for the Bulldogs this year, and getting that senior nod tonight.
No doubt. Congratulations to Ryken. He's just recently announced that he's going to go play at Aurora University next year. So congrats to him. As we know, Finn's probably going to go to play college baseball, and some of these other guys as well. Can't say enough great things about these 5, and look forward to them having a really good night on what is their night. We saw earlier pregame as you walk through the Commons area here, you got all the posters out, the pictures of Cade when he was 6 years old. That was my favorite one he showed me today in class. And again, just an awesome time for these young men to be able to reflect back on kind of what their journey's been, what their career has been, and now to kind of cap it off with not only our last regular season game, but our last regular season home game that's significant to them because it is their night. I know Coach has got a few things planned for this evening after tonight's contest. He takes the boys into the auditorium and he feeds them, and obviously he's got an awesome presentation of a slideshow, and again, it's just a great night to honor these 5 young men who no doubt have put so much heart and blood and sweat and tears into this program to get it to where it is, and certainly looking to pass the torch down to the younger guys. And all 5 of them have done a really good job of setting the example, setting the standard, really being Coach Schonauer out on the floor. You know, I can attest to this. Anytime you get a brand new coach coming in and you get a group of 5 guys like this that are going to buy into you and what you believe in your system and kind of carry it through and carry it forward to set that example for those young kids, there's no doubt these 5 kids have done that, and I know Coach Schonauer is proud of them. Speaking of, I can't wait to talk to Coach Schonauer after the game. We'll get Coach up here post-game, so be sure you stick around for that, as I know he's looking for the opportunity to talk about these 5 kids and how special they are to him, and hopefully we can get him with some good winning comments. That would be a great thing. But we're about 4:45 away here from tip-off against the Bulldogs and the Pioneers. Again, looking forward to a great contest tonight. We mentioned the Pioneers 19-10, playing in a really tough conference, coached by a really good head coach, Andrew McDowell. He's been around for a while and does a great job with his program. And there's no question our student section's rocking out in the neon over there. Pioneers brought a nice fan base right here in front of us, Jason, and the stands are starting to fill up, looking for a great atmosphere. So we're going to take a quick commercial break as we will pay some bills and let you take a look at our sponsors real quick. And we will return momentarily as we get ready to look forward to our national anthem, followed by our starting lineups.
The Mahomet Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, to Bulldog TV. Here we are once again, Mahomet Seymour High School Gymnasium. John Atkins alongside Jason Baum. Looking forward to bringing you a great contest tonight as our boys Bulldog team look to take on the U-High Pioneers. We're about 1 minute and 15 seconds away from the tip as both teams are making their way to the bench. We're getting ready to hear momentarily from our PA announcer as we get ready to listen to the national anthem, and we will provide that to you, not only the flag, but hopefully the audio as well. My man Rody on the controls here is going to hook us up with that. So enjoy the national anthem, and then we will return as we start our introductions for the starting lineups.
We'd like to welcome you to this evening's contest participating this evening. Remember, it is our expectation that those in attendance will conduct themselves at all times with a level of sportsmanship and respect that expresses positive support for your team. Booing, swearing, or negative comments directed towards the opposing team or official will result in an invitation to leave the facility. Adults, please remember that you are role models for our children and athletes. Again, we are here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else. Thank you for your cooperation. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact one of the administrators at this evening's ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask all persons in attendance who are able to please stand. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps and join Muhammad Seymour High School senior Nicole Romeli in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' rebels bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, and we're back. What a great rendition by Nicole Rimley there on the national anthem. That was incredible job. Incredible job as the cheer and dance girls are out there doing the school song. Fans are on their feet, clapping. Everybody's getting ready for, again, what a highly anticipated ball game tonight against two really good teams. Again, last game for both teams in the regular season, so both teams want to finish your regular season with a win, try to give you some sort of momentum as you propel into the postseason play. Here comes our U-High starting lineups. Jason, take us away on these starting lineups.
Starting lineup, first number 4, Dalton Kruger. He's a 6'1" senior. Then you have number 13, Cameron Johnson. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Next is 21, Owen Nelson. He is a 6'5" senior. Number 25, 6'1" senior, Miles Kieran. And rounding out their 5 is number 35, Owen Kirby, a 6'3" freshman.
You know he's got to be good if you're a freshman and you're starting for U-High. Again, 19-10 on the year. He can either stroke it or he's pretty good inside. Either one, probably both with knowing these guys.
Yep.
19-10, as we mentioned, coming into the year. There's their last starter getting announced. So now the lights will go off as we get to watch our awesome introductions that we have here for the Bulldogs. It'd be nice to see the change up in the celebrations here as they come through the tunnel, as we got 4 starters who aren't used to being starters except for tonight. Tonight's their night. So Coach Schonauer's giving them the senior nod tonight. We're used to seeing Finley Randolph's handshake down there at the end of the tunnel, but we'll see what the other 4 have in store for us. Speaking of seniors, we're going to start right now with Cade Sterick, number 23, getting the start tonight. Like Jason mentioned earlier in the pregame show, Cade's really come along not only can he score and shoot the lights out, but definitely defensively, as he has his dad do the handshake. I like to see that. That's pretty cool. Cade's last time ever playing on this court, pretty cool. Finley Randolph coming out right now. Again, normal starter for us, but Finley in his last night, senior night, last time on the court here. He'll be wearing number 2 tonight for us. Now we'll take a look at Riken Kirby, number 44, as we mentioned, the football star, going to play at Aurora University next year. Excited for Riken to get the start tonight. Definitely well earned, well deserved. As now you're going to see number 0, Braden Pagel, come out. Again, what an incredible human being that kid is. Won multiple of our awards in the football program. Excited for Braden tonight to get the start. And then rounding out the big guy inside, Jake Roethlisberger, number 25, as he's got a couple guys out there to do some handshakes with him. Good luck to these 5 seniors. Again, it's their night tonight. Hopefully they play well, and hopefully the Bulldogs can end here on a win as we, again, look forward to postseason play, which we'll talk again more about that here momentarily. Jason, I'm curious to know how long Coach Schonauer is going to roll with the 5. Obviously, you want to give them this opportunity. They deserve it. They earn it. There's nothing better than getting your name called and running through the tunnel. But how long does he wait until we put the 2 sophomores in there and then he goes back to his normal rotation? That will definitely be something to take a look at and keep an eye on for sure.
And Lucas is our primary ball handler, not starting. So.
Yep. No question. Is Jake okay? Ref throws it from the other side. I've never seen that before, but the Pioneers control the tip as the Bulldogs come out and they're patting 1-2-2 in the Coach Schonauer defense. They'll work it around up top. We mentioned they were going to get it inside of the big guy. That's the freshman from the corner. Again, we talked about it pregame. He's in there for a reason as he starts off with a 3-pointer from the corner.
And that inside out again. We've talked about that in the past.
Yes, we have. Braden Pagel gets it around. Finley Randolph on the wing, dribbles around. There's Riken Kirby to this side. Riken looks to take it in as the Bulldogs will be patient here offensively. Love to see it. Don't want to force anything. Don't want to rush anything. Work it around, get a good one. Pagel drives baseline.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, there's the freshman again.
Sterick was open there.
And that's his shot. The corner shot. Would have loved to seen Cade get that off.
Another 3.
Yes, it is, and that's number 4, Dalton Kruger, the senior. Back-to-back 3s for the Pioneers gives them a 6-0 lead. Again, 19-10 in a tough conference for a reason. Bulldogs are going to have to shore it up here. Finley Randolph saves the loose ball there. Cade's got it in the corner. That's what he wants, and he lets one fly, unfortunately off the mark. The freshman with the rebound. The Pioneers looking to push here up the corner. Swing it around. There's that inside out. Yep. Good close out there by Braden. Riken's got to rotate there.
Ooh.
And that's a
Good move by number
nice
25
bucket
there.
inside by Owen Nelson, no doubt. 6'5", 170. That's a grown man move right there. And the Pioneers take an 8-0 lead. Like to see us. There we go. That's Cade.
Ooh.
Unfortunately off. Cade made, I believe, 6 3-pointers the other night. 19 points or something like that he ended with against Taylorville. So we know Cade's going to get his shot going eventually. Just hasn't gotten it to fall yet. Out of bounds off the Bulldogs. It'll stay Pioneers ball down in the corner.
Good hustle there from Riken. Just didn't get it.
Yep. Unfortunately slipped off his fingers. But next possession, as they say.
Good
really,
pass.
really good play.
Good pass by number 4 there.
Yes, it was. That's Dalton Kruger. Yep.
Yep.
That's the senior. Got it inside there to 21, the other senior. Or is that 25? Maybe Miles. Yeah, that was Miles Kieran. I think you're right. Riken Kirby will let one fly.
Rebound by Jake.
Good rebound by Jake. Cade mishandles it as he's cutting through. We are about... And all of a sudden, it's a 12-0 ball game. As Owen Nelson scores again inside. Finn to Cade. You can tell they've read their scouting report, as that was a Ray Allen closeout there on Cade Sterick. We got to stop the ball in transition, and there goes Kruger again. Great box out by Braden Pagel down there on the low block as the Bulldogs look to push it and run here. Roethlisberger with it up top to Sterick. Sterick drives baseline. Runs into some pressure there.
Good quick reversal from Finn there.
It was. Yep. And unfortunately, that's going to be a traveling call on Jake Roethlisberger. Well, we wondered how long until we would see him. Here's a couple of them. Henry Wagner and Jackson Baum will check in for the Bulldogs, replacing Jake Roethlisberger and Reich and Kirby. Good minutes right there for those two seniors. Again, it's their night. They deserve that opportunity. Love to see it. Unfortunately, we're down 12-0 at this point. Like to see us fight back in it. And another inside bucket there. That'll make it 14-0. Pioneers with their half-court man-to-man, as we talked about from Coach Schonauer's scouting report. Jackson looks to drive.
Finley on the kick out, got to hit that Cade.
And there it is. There's the Sterick three-pointer. Love the attack there by Finn. Good kick to Cade, and Cade finds his shot. And Dalton again in the corner. Dalton Kruger on fire now with his second three-pointer, giving him 6 total points so far. 17-3. Pioneers on top. Cade's got it in the corner. Jackson Baum with it up top, looking to drive. Like to see him keep taking it to the basket there. I think he can beat that guy. If nothing else, there's been no fouls in the game. So let's see who draws the first foul here, as Bulldogs still patient with it up top. More of a dribble drive action here. Not much screening. You're not going to see that from these guys. They're going to attack, and they're going to kick, and they're going to knock down shots, as we see Lucas Dyer and Landon Hanna check in, replacing Braden Pagel and Cade Sterick. And that'd be number 2. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce Deegan's last name. Coach, you went to college probably a lot longer than I did.
Iltz?
Iltz, we'll go with it. Sorry, Pioneer fans, if we are completely butchering that name. But number 2, Deegan Iltz, checks in for the Pioneers. As Coach Schonauer calls a quick 30-second timeout here. Again, 17-3. Bulldogs down early. Kind of got themselves in a hole here. I think you mentioned it earlier, Jason, but we're letting the ball get to the middle too easy. Yep. We're not contesting that pass. We're not getting deflections, getting our hands up. We're not rotating fast enough. We definitely got to pick it up down there on the defensive end. We've gotten some good looks down here offensively. They just haven't gone, right? We'll warm up eventually, but we got to get some stops down there. So let's see what play we got called here out of the timeout. I love it. A Jackson Baum three-pointer right off the top of the key. That's a great timeout by Coach Schonauer. That makes it 17-6, and I got a feeling the Bulldogs are going to fight back into it. That's usually what comes out of a Coach Schonauer timeout there. Pioneers working it around, much better, collapsing on the post there. On the elbow, as they're going to let their big guy shoot it from 3 again, and he gets it. The freshman is on fire as well with his 6th point of the game. Back another 3. Finn's got it on the wing. We're back to our normal original starters here. Game in and game out. These are the 5 that we usually see for the Bulldogs.
Hit that Finley.
That's a great skip pass by Lucas Dyer there. Unfortunately, Finn's just a little off the mark. Pioneers looking to run here. As Finn comes down with the rebound, looks to attack. That's a great pass to Henry Wagner. Up and in one.
Good pass by Finn.
Yes,
there.
it was. I love how calm, cool, and collected he was when he was running that transition break there. That was a nice play by the senior Finn Randolph, and Henry Wagner gets the bucket in and one.
Checking in for U-High, number 31. We just saw him play in the JV game. Dallas Smith, 5'8", sophomore.
Yes, we did. That'll be and he's replacing number 13, Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul, as Henry Wagner gets the free throw to fall as well. 20-9, Bulldogs down 11, not out of it. Again, now we got our original group back in there. Let's see what these guys can do with it. Got to close out on three-point shooters again. Oh, as we mishandle the rebound there. And we get the loose ball. Oh, and unfortunately it falls off. Oh, they're going to say the Pioneers deflected it out of bounds. We will take that. Unfortunately, I think it went off Henry. Oh, nope. Maybe they're going to reverse the call.
No, I think they still saying our ball.
Looks like they're going to
Well, they
reverse
pointed
it.
the wrong direction then.
I'm not sure if our kids just gave it back to them or what that was, but there's that ball reversal that gets it in the middle. Great play by Lucas Dyer. That's how you
The
rotate
wing's
there.
got to come down on that.
Jackson Baum with it on the wing.
Screen.
Good shot as it rims out. Had a little hesitation there.
Yep.
Like to see him pull that right as soon as he comes off that screen. Yeah, you're right. Much better close out on three-point shooters.
Close out.
There's the skip. There's another one. That's the senior again, and he's still on fire. That's Dalton Kruger again with his 9th point. His third three of the quarter as we approach 1 minute to play in the quarter. 23-9, Pioneers on top. Finn Randolph getting harassed up there by 23 as Landon Hannon with the step back, and it goes. Always a good sign when the sophomore's hitting and on fire. That usually means good things are going to come out of his shot. Bulldogs looking to work down here on the defensive end. Again, keeping it this 11-point ball game. I believe that's what it was when this group checked in. 30 seconds to go. You want to not give up a second chance opportunity here. Make sure we box out. Limit them to a one and done. Best case scenario, maybe we get a deflection and a steal, and now we come down and get a bucket. But nonetheless, cannot afford to give them multiple opportunities at a bucket here. Good rotation there by Baum as the pressure was applied by Dyer and Randolph. Down in the corner, that's a great play. Screen the inside man. And unfortunately, like I mentioned, the second chance opportunity. Love the play call, but he did miss it. We got to box out and we got to rebound that.
Yeah,
and
second chance, you can't give that up there.
No, you can't.
That hard for that long, you just got to control that rebound.
And at the end of one, it's Pioneers 25 and the Bulldogs 12. So now that we got our first group back in there, let's see what coach decides to do. See how long we stick with this zone. They've done a pretty good job of handling it, I would say, getting the ball inside, kicking it out.
I think Sterick checked in for Finn there, who Finn didn't come out.
Yep.
Played the tip of that zone, expends a lot of energy up there. I mean, we ask an awful lot of him at that point position. He runs quite a bit.
No doubt, and you brought it up in the pregame show too, that one of, Cade Sterick has really, really improved on the defensive end, so he'll come in and play that tip. Let's see if maybe he can give us a spark there. And while we're watching our cheerleaders give us an incredible performance trying to get the fans up into it, let's take a look at our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. Otherwise, Jason and I would not be here tonight, so we appreciate all that you do for Bulldog TV and Muhammad Seymour Athletics, D1 Networks, Jackson Construction and Restoration, Christie Clinic, Busey Bank, Subway of Muhammad, Dr. Andrew White Dentistry, Muhammad Animal Hospital, FedEx, BSN Sports, McDonald's of Muhammad, and First State Bank. Thank you again to our sponsors. We really appreciate everything that you do for Bulldog TV and Bulldog Athletics. Bulldog ball here on the side as Lucas Dyer will bring it up. Same box play that we saw earlier. Love to see it. Probably going to be a bomb three-pointer. Nope, we're going with the skip here. Henry up top. Backdoor cut there.
Landing on the double screen.
Oh, I loved it. I think he could have pulled it, but he didn't force it. I love the idea. That's a smart play by a sophomore there. Let's see if we can get an even better one. As Henry Wagner goes baseline for the pull-up and the bucket. That's Henry Wagner's 5th point on this evening. Jackson Baum's going to play the tip here. I like to see this, switching it up a little bit. Oh, good deflection out there by Henry. Bulldogs still down 11.
If we can get it,
hanging right around there.
In the low single digits at halftime,
no doubt.
For where we started, that's not.
Long ball game. There's no question about that. Jackson Baum still applying pressure. Good rotation there by Henry. Got him spread out a little bit. Yeah. Cade was rotated out to the corner a little too much. Got it into him. There's that inside out play that you mentioned earlier, and we just got a box out. We must box out of the zone. Sometimes we can get too lazy, right? You don't have a specific man. We got to find people in the area. We got to put bodies on them, and we got to limit these second chance shots.
Yep.
Unfortunately, hurts us again as the senior. We've called his name several times. Dalton Kruger gets that's going to be his 11th point of this evening. And he'll go to the line for the and one. And he knocks it down. 28-14, Pioneers still on top. Had a chance. Let's see if we can get a bucket this time around. Love the play design here. We're starting to see some screens. Now we're back to this dribble drive look here. Gonna attack the seams. Kick it out to shooters. Good move by Cade. Out to Henry. Henry baseline again. Oh, great play by the sophomore. Landon Hanna with a nice board. And he'll get the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. As we mention all the time, fouls reset to start the quarter, so that's 1 apiece. We got 1 on Lucas Dyer. And then we got 1. Who was that foul on?
Might not be in the game. Might be
13. Yeah.
He's not on the board.
13,
so.
and that's why they take him back out. That'll be his second foul as Landon Henna makes his first free throw. And knocks down the second. We failed to mention Miles Woolsey checks into the game, replaces Henry Wagner, gives him a little breather. We missed Miles these last couple games due to an injury, but Miles is back looking to give us some good minutes. Lucas Dyer with the rebound, looking to push here. Gets bumped and no call, but deflection off the Pioneers. It'll remain Bulldogs ball, down 12 with the ball underneath. Turn around, fade away.
Tough move.
Yeah, it was. Miles is battling down there. Pioneers ball, they'll bring it up. Swinging it around.
We've got really good crisp ball movement.
Yes, they
no
do.
No slow passes, no. Oh, not sure how we didn't come away with that one there.
Second chance opportunities. Unfortunately, has been the story of tonight. That's going to be 25, Miles Kieran, the senior. It's going to be his 10th point of this evening. He's had a quiet 10. Landon Hanna, great driving kick to Cade, and Cade doesn't find it. Jackson Baum with the rebound, swinging it around. Kick to Cade Sterick in the corner, and Cade's still
Might have
struggling.
got away with that one.
Turnover Bulldogs. It'll be Pioneers ball. That's a great close out there on the senior and the Oh! Love the idea there. Who's that, Cade? As Cade rotated over. I love the idea, but I loved how we closed out on the senior finally. That was Dalton out in the corner, and he's already hit 3 of them against us. So we made that correction. Nice little Ray Allen close out there. Got what we wanted. Got the rotation, unfortunately, called for a block instead of the charge.
Kruger hits his 13th point with that free throw. Going for number 14 here. The lead is stretched to 15. Now 16.
4:53 to play here in the second quarter. Gonna need some buckets. Gonna need some stops here.
Yep.
Otherwise, this one might get away from us. We need the crowd to get into it. Students have been kind of quiet over there. They got their vest and their neons on. Jackson Baum 3 might do it. Hey, that's what we love to see. Anytime the bomb machine gets going, it's a good night for the Bulldogs. He's just getting warmed up. That's his 6th point of the night.
Little pick and pop there. You know, last time we did this, we had Coleman Hawkins who likes that move. So,
yes, that's true. Pagel and Finley Randolph return.
For
Sterick and Dyer. There's that middle again.
Good
Middle and the
again.
kick. The middle and the kick. That's the sharpshooter. Deegan, unfortunately, I can't pronounce his last name, but that was in Coach Schonauer's scouting report. He's the shooter off the bench. Great drive by Jackson. Yep, we just got to make shots, and unfortunately we're
we're getting good shots. Cade's had a few. Landon's usually good there. I don't mind that shot at all. He just,
I got more of an issue on the defensive end.
Yep.
Whether it's
second
the
chance points.
second chance points or it's the wide open threes, we got to do a better job down there. 35 points with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. As Finn Randolph knocks down a three to keep it close. Back to a 13-point ball game. But yeah, Jason, to your point with the second chance points, giving up 35 points.
Too easy into the middle there.
There it is again. Another rebound and opportunity, and it happens to be a three-point play. Count the bucket again for
Finn, his
25.
second foul. Or first, I guess. I thought there was one when they called that foul, so.
That's
Miles comes back out, Henry back in.
Kieran's 12th point of this evening as he looks to get 13, and there it is. 38-22. 3:30 to go until halftime. We need some sort of life here. Pretty good defense out top there on Hannah. I think they've done their scouting report. Oh, it's Finley Randolph with the step back.
Thought Landon had position on that one, but no call.
Pioneers look to work it around. No rush for them, 38-22. Good deflection there by Baum.
Number 4 checking in, that is Dalton Kruger, coming back in, I think, with 14.
Yes, he does.
I thought maybe he had 16, but.
And he's replacing the man that has 12 himself.
Chris pass to the middle.
Baum with the rebound, looking to push.
Like a one and done there.
Oh, good entry pass. Henry just hesitated,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Got to be the aggressor in that situation, I think. Don't wait for them to set defensively, but.
Great rotation there by Braden Pagel. Gets the forced missed shot as we'll look to get it on the corner to Braden. Misses it. Great effort by Landon Hanna with the tip and the rebound. That's a great play. Jackson Baum in the corner.
No.
Needed that one to fall. 2 minutes to go until halftime, 38-22. Pioneers still on top. Coach is looking to spread them out a little bit. Little four-corner stall here. As it looked like an illegal screen to me, but didn't get called. Baum with a nice move. Great pass to Finn Randolph.
Good job.
Here we go, minute and 40 to go. Couple stops and a couple buckets, and we're right back in this. Halftime adjustment away. Yeah, sure looked like he pulled his pivot foot there. Jackson doing a good job up top of getting those deflections. Great closeout. Great closeout by Finn. That's the stop that we needed. As Finn looks to push it up. Oh, love the idea.
Good defensive effort.
Cade Sterick and Lucas Dyer are going to return for the Bulldogs.
Landon and Finn have a seat.
1:18 to go. 38-24. Pioneers still with the lead. Lucas back to the corner. They've done a good job of putting 31 on whoever our shooter is. Hannah when he was in. Now Cade. Great backdoor by Lucas Dyer. Excellent play by Pagel. Got the fans cheering a little bit here. Little life, down 12.
Let's cut it under 10, huh?
Down but not out. Great trap there on the corner. Timeout Pioneers.
Good call.
Yes,
good
it was.
There.
Yes, it was. Coach sensed a little urgency there. Can't afford to lose this one. Let this one slip away, so he calls a timeout. 38-26.
Do you switch up defense here? Maybe throw him a curveball?
You know,
man-to-man?
I think Coach might even wait until a halftime adjustment and maybe come out in the second half and give them something a little different. You know, I've voiced my opinion on this. I love when we change it up and we give that what what you and I call a thumbs up look. We give that man look, and we're going to run, and we're going to jump trap, and we're going to rotate. Our kids play harder. They fly around and again, get stops, get deflections. I think Coach might be saving that ace up his sleeve for the second half. We'll see.
Looks like we're going back to the 1-2-2.
Sure does. 55 seconds till halftime. As the Pioneers look to kind of hold it for maybe the last shot. Going to extend us out of the zone. When you extend, it opens up the middle. They're doing a pretty good job in their 2-guard look with the 2-1-2 action. Get it to the middle, rotate it around. Got to make sure you ball fake and take care of it, and so far the Pioneers have done that. Until I misspoke, which is a great job for us. There's a turnover. 26 seconds to go. Bulldogs ball. Chance to cut it to 10 or less. Student section with their first cheer of the night with a little who was that to? I love it. Finally getting them engaged and involved. 20 seconds to go. Lucas Dyer looking to hold for the last shot. Jackson Baum will take it out here on the wing. Thought we were going to get a little 1-4 low action there. Cross screen. Take it.
You know, they've got fouls to give. It's probably a wise foul,
That
honestly,
actually was
up
a
there.
great foul. I don't know if he did that on purpose because he's that smart or coach told him to, or if it was by accident, but it was a very good foul. Forces us to, ooh.
Oh, boy.
Yep. And that'll be your halftime score. Pioneers 38, Bulldogs 26. Not terrible. Definitely some corrections and adjustments we can make at halftime. I wish I was a fly on the wall in that halftime locker room right now, as I would love to hear what Coach Schonauer would say to the boys. They're playing hard. I think we make some shots. I think it's a little bit different, but we definitely got to get some stops, so I can't wait to see what we do here in the second half, maybe specifically defensively. As Jason and I are going to stop talking, we'll take a quick little break, but we'll leave the cameras on and let you enjoy our incredible dance team, award-winning dance team. Don't forget to check out our 2 seniors out there, Kylie Beard and Brianna DiFilippo in the white uniforms. Honor them. Tonight's their night. Enjoy our Mahomet Seymour Bulldogs dance team.
I've seen this perfect picture in my head. I'm like, and after traveling all night, now here it is. I can finally feel the sun kissing my skin. I just wanna take it in.
And let's show your
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project. FedEx Ground of Champaign is a proud sponsor of MSHS Athletics, who is committed to bringing you reliable delivery service. And they're hiring now. Visit the QR code on your screen to apply.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. The Mahomet Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs! At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project. FedEx Ground of Champaign is a proud sponsor of MSHS Athletics, who is committed to bringing you reliable delivery service. And they're hiring now. Visit the QR code on your screen to apply.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. The Muhammad Seymour High School Athletic
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. Minute and a half to go until the start of the second half. As it looks like it will be Pioneer ball to start the second half. As we take a look at some statistics, looks like both groups, no, that's not correct. Looks like the Pioneers will go back with their starters as number 4, Dalton Kruger, 14 points. He's their leading scorer. 25, Miles Kieran has 13. And then 35, the freshman hit those 2 threes. He's got 6. And then their other scorer, number 21, Nelson, has 2 to round out the scoring. 38 points in the first half for the Pioneers. Pretty productive half for them. Can't wait to see what defensive adjustments the Bulldogs might make as we take a look. We're going to go back with what would be our normal starting lineup for the Bulldogs. As we got Landon Hanna has 5 points. Finn Randolph also has 5. Henry Wagner also has 5. Lucas Dyer has 2. And Jackson Baum has 6. Nobody in real foul trouble. The Pioneers, number 13, Cameron Johnson, has 2. And that's the most for either team. So coming into the second half, both teams feel good about where they are in the foul situation. And now it's all about a second half. You got 2 quarters to go. Your last time playing on this home court for 5 guys and for everybody for the rest of this year. As again, we mentioned, regional play starts next Wednesday for the Bulldogs, as the Bulldogs will go to Decatur Eisenhower, as they will take on the Centennial Chargers at 7:30 p.m. next Wednesday. So let's put on a good show here in this second half as our last time here in Muhammad Seymour High School Gymnasium. Bulldogs come back out in their 1-2-2. Henry, good adjustment there on the corner.
Ooh.
I think they got away with a travel there. Lucas steals the skip, and this will turn into a Landon Hanna follow. And that'll cut it to 10 points. That's a great start for the Bulldogs as they apply the 3/4 court 1-2-2 pressure. Keep getting deflections, keep getting stops. Pioneers taking their time. Not trying to force anything, but definitely looking to get it inside as Jackson rotates, gets a little deflection, and then Henry comes up with the steal. And it looks like he got his shot blocked. Finn's got a nice finish there by the lefty. That's number 25. That's Kieran. That'll give him 15 as he leads all scorers. Good left-handed finish there. Henry's got it in the corner. Baum up top with it. Lucas Dyer will pull it up from the other corner. Just off the mark. Pioneers bring it up. There's the shooter as he's off the mark. Landon Handel grabs the rebound, pulls up. Oh, love the idea.
Yeah, that would have been good if that had gone down.
Yes, it would have. Would have cut it to 9, and unfortunately, the transition the other way. It was a great rebound. Good box out by Baum there as Dyer pulls down the rebound. Back to the dribble drive look here. Finn's going to take a baseline, get a little bump, and pick up the foul.
Yeah, I'd like to see Finn there, aggressive. Not a lot of whistles in this game so far, but kind of got to force the referees to make some calls.
That's well said there. Dalton Kruger picks up his first. Wagner back to Dyer in the corner. Dyer with a good drive there. Great up and under. That's the Luka Doncic. That's the move we like to see out of Luke. And that cuts it back to a 10-point game. Trap that in the corner. Got the freshman. Going to rotate there. Oh, as he splits them. And the and one. This lefty is something special to watch. That's Kieran again. Gives him 17. And one as the foul's on Finn Randolph, his second foul.
Yeah, I thought we had good defensive position on him, and he just split us.
Yes, he did. Picks up his 18th point, and that's a 13-point lead.
And when both of the, in the 1-2-2, when both of the bottom twos, oh boy.
Not making it look easy, as it's a great save by Baum.
There we go, all right.
Hey, it doesn't matter how it looks as long as it goes down. That's a three-pointer by Landon Hanna. Gives him 10 on the night. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Cuts it back to 10. There's that entry pass again. Great deflection by Landon. Look at these sophomores playing. Baum gets it ahead to Finn. Finn back out to Hanna. Oh, we needed that one to fall. That would have been nice. Baum. Oh. Unfortunately gets called for the foul, but that's just his first, team second of this quarter. That will send 13. Cameron Johnson to the line. 33-43. 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. Johnson around and out on the first one. Keeps it a 10-point game.
Boy, if Landon could have hit that, that would have been, might have gotten a timeout out of him there.
No doubt. No doubt.
Back to 11.
Johnson puts it back up to 11.
Now they're showing this press. Didn't do any of this, I don't think, in the first half.
They didn't, but Coach had it in the scouting report that they would go to this 1-3-1 look here. Baum goes and replaces Finn on the drive. It's a good little play there. Take care of the ball. They're back to their half-court man out of it. Baum drives up with the left, and it's blocked. Oh. And the loose balls have just worked out for them, but hey, this one works out for the Dogs as it'll be Bulldogs basketball.
Give one back to us there.
Yep.
Still can cut it under 10. I think the last time we did this, I was saying let's get us 7 points by the start of the fourth quarter, and we did that. And
yes, we did.
Came back, so maybe we can.
We'd love to see it again.
Little magic, do it again.
And you know as well as I do, it's a long ball game, and we've hung around. Game's not over till the final whistle or the zeros hit. So the Dogs are playing hard to keep it in there as Lucas Dyer looks to drive, kicks it to Finn in the corner. Back to Dyer at the top of the key with a really good look there. Just doesn't go in, and here comes their transition fast break offense. The lefty. Nice skip to the corner to Johnson, and it's good. I've been really impressed with 25, the Kieran kid. He's a senior. He's a lefty, 6'1".
Played really well.
Yes, he has. As the Pioneers have gone to their 1-3-1 zone, forcing us to make shots. And then they're rebounding and running. There's Kieran again. And that'll call for a timeout for Coach Schonauer. As we had the opportunity to possibly cut it to within 7, and it's now back to 16. 49-33. Pioneers on top, 3:16 to go here in the third quarter. Unfortunately, Jason, we're just not making enough shots down there on that end of the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what our shooting percentage is, but I don't think it's very good. And you'd like to see more. It's not that they're really even bad shots, John. It's just that we're not making them.
Couldn't agree more.
And, that's, kind of been the story of the last few games. Just our offense is not for bad shots, but just, not hitting them.
I would say
you get even a 5 to 7 percentage points better shooting, and the game is much different.
I've noticed something different about our boys tonight, and I don't know what it is. I wish I had the answer, but I just don't sense. I don't sense emotion. I don't sense an urgency. I haven't seen a smile. I haven't seen a grit your teeth. I haven't seen anybody clap. And again, we're not out of it. We keep battling back. Cut it to 10. Had a chance there. I'd just like to see somebody pick us up in that aspect. Hopefully, coming out of this timeout. Things will change. 3:15 here to go in the third, 49-33. Pioneers go back to their 1-3-1 look on the defensive end.
Might be man, actually.
No, yep, now they switched it back to man. This is what they're used to doing. Lucas recognizes it. Now he's going to set up a man offensive play. Here comes this box look. Love it. Cut through. Good idea on the back door. Lucas has it, takes it in, kicks it to Cade for the three. That's his shot.
He's still getting under 10.
Cade Sterrick with his 6th point. Coming off a 19-point game against Taylorville. We need more of those Cade Sterrick threes to fall.
That's a bad closeout.
Great rebound. Finn Randolph strong with it. Coach, I love we got 5 shooters on the floor. This is good. This is going to be tough for the Pioneers to stop.
There you go.
Great take by Lucas Dyer and a bucket. There's one thing I'll say. Usually a Bulldog team, when they come out of a Coach Schonauer timeout, they usually perform much better. Unfortunately, I spoke too soon as the ball gets into the middle to their hero. The lefty Kieran with his 22nd point.
And my 1-2-2, I'm not as versed in it. I don't know where the breakdown is there, if it's supposed to be the bottom guy go over or the wing guy go with him.
Yeah, again, I would say that the Pioneers are doing a very good job of moving the ball. When you move the ball, it does cause those confusions. And if you don't rotate fast enough, that's exactly what they can take advantage of. We'll see a couple Bulldogs, Jackson Baum and Finn Randolph, sit down as Hagel and Wagner returning for the Bulldogs. We went from a shooting lineup to more of a bigger defensive lineup here. Dyer with the drive and kick again.
There we go.
And Cade Sterrick. Finally, Cade clapped his hands. That's finally some emotion. Maybe that'll get us going as we cut it back down to 10. The Bulldogs finding a way to hang around. Great cutoff by Lucas Dyer there.
There we go.
And that'll be a foul on the Pioneers. What do you know? Cade Sterrick claps his hands, and all of a sudden we start playing harder. I love it. Finally somebody's giving us some life, some emotion. But that's a great 2 times in a row now. Drive by Lucas Dyer. He's under control. He jump stops. He kicks it out to the wide open Cade, and Cade's knocking him down. That'll give Cade his 9th point of this evening. Box screen with Pegel up top. Back to Dyer on the wing, looking for a cross screen to Henry underneath. Hannah up top. Love this play. Love this play.
There we go. Down to 7.
It's a great job, Landon Hannah. The Bulldogs keep fighting. 51-44. What an incredible, good rotation. Pegel. Oh, that's a great play. Unfortunately, was on the line when he stole the ball.
And we had the view, and I will agree with that call in this game, unlike the last one.
We did have the best view in the house for that, and that was a correct call. Pegel's foot was on the line, but love the rotation there.
Yep.
Got his hands
good defensive
in the mix.
strip there.
Yes, it was.
Thought Cade might have almost gotten to that one.
45 seconds to go.
We have no foul trouble, so we can be a little aggressive.
And I think that's probably what Coach Schonauer told him in the timeout. Let's start playing a little harder, being more aggressive, rotating around. It's okay to get a foul. As the Pioneers look to hold it for the last shot in their 4-corner look here. We're down to 25 seconds. 44-51. We said it was going to be a 4-quarter war, and we're getting exactly what we wanted. Got a little worried there for a minute, but again, a Coach Schonauer, great timeout. Dogs responded well. No second chance shots here. Love to see us hold them to 1. Johnson looks to drive it in, and they get a second chance shot. Unfortunately, that puts it back up to 9, 53-44.
You know, as same as the end of the second quarter, you play defense for 30-some seconds, force them into a smoked layup, and then you give up. And it looked like we had position on that too. So,
yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way, but we'll start the 4th quarter. It will be the Pioneers basketball. 8 minutes to go here in this ball game.
I will say, Coach, you know, as lethargic as it seemed the start of that 3rd quarter, we're under 10 points. It's
Couldn't
not,
agree more.
you know.
Yep.
we kind of righted the ship there. You said it. The slightest show of emotion, which a lot of these kids, in fairness, are not emotional kids. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. I'm not saying you have to, but you got to show something.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Sports in general, basketball specifically, right? It's an emotional game, and typically when you're playing with emotion, your other players feed off of that. They need to feel that energy,
Yep.
right? They need to feel it in the room. Our student section sitting down over there, right? We need to get that going. I'm going to send out a text message right now and see if we can't get that livened up over there. We got 8 minutes to go here in a tight ball game. Last time we're going to be on this court this year. I'd like to see us finish strong, and I know for a fact that's exactly what our Bulldogs are going to do.
Starting with the same group that ended the third quarter for us, Landon Hanna leads with 13. They got 22 out of their guy, number 25.
Nice, good refusal there. Great kick, Cade Sterick in the corner. Ooh, a little long there. Great
Good,
rebound,
there we
Henry.
go.
Go up with it. Nope, finds Pagel. Ooh, good. Strip from behind. Got called for the foul. That'll be the team's first of the quarter as the fouls reset every quarter. Nobody really in foul trouble. Is that going to be on Johnson? That is. That's his third personal foul. He's about the only player in tonight's ball game that remotely has foul trouble. Henry Wagner gets it poked away here. Jason, as we got a couple seconds while the ball's out of bounds, let me talk about this. Our girls basketball victorious tonight in their first game of regionals. Winners over Danville, 47-41. They will play Thursday versus MacArthur. So congratulations to our girls basketball club.
Where are the regionals being held?
That's a great question. I do believe it is at Danville.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe they played Danville at Danville tonight. So we'll play MacArthur there on Thursday. Bulldogs shift to a man-to-man. Love the aggressiveness here. Nice deflection there by Lucas. Henry comes away with the steal.
Got one in the corner if you.
Still down 9. 7 minutes to go in the ball game here. Pioneers go back to the man. Henry Wagner, top of the key. Got it. They're not going to respect Henry's shot. He's going to let you know how many he just made there. Nice three-pointer there as the Bulldogs pick up full court man. Hey, we got our student section up and cheering. See what a little text message does. I love it. Oh,
yes.
and he got the travel. That's
Way
a
to jump
great
the
play,
lane.
Lucas Dyer.
Lucas didn't, he forced that turnover. He didn't steal it, but he forced that turnover.
Fantastic. Overplaying the passing lanes, knew the rotation reversal was coming. Great job. Student section into it with their neons over there, letting him know he's not allowed to do that, Jason. Here we go with another box set. Henry's got it up top. They got to respect his shot now. Cade coming off the double. Got it! And no foul. Great shot, Cade Sterick. Timeout, Pioneers.
Hey.
Cut it to within 3
What do you
with
know?
6:19
What do you
to
know?
go.
Down to 3.
About some life in this
Great
crowd
start to
right
the fourth
now.
quarter here.
As our fans got on their feet, made some noise. What an incredible shot by Cade Sterick. That's going to give him his 12th point tonight. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, I believe 9 of those have came in this second half.
I think that's, let me look. I wrote down all the scores for us at halftime, Coach. I can tell you that Cade Sterick did have 3.
Okay.
And I believe he's 12 are on 4 3-pointers tonight.
There we go. Gotta love it. Cade shooting well. Landon Hanna has 13. He'll lead all scorers. Henry
Wagner has 8. Lucas
Yep.
has 6.
And I believe Jackson Baum has 6.
And, yeah, I had Randolph with, I can't even read my own chicken scratch, Coach. I apologize to our fans at home.
That's all right.
This is we're not professionals here.
And if it ain't on the scoreboard, we really don't know. So thanks to our operators of the scoreboard down there. Bulldogs looking to pick up full court man here again. I love it. Hey, we've talked about it all night long, Jason. At what point were the Bulldogs going to make a change and an adjustment? And here it seems to be the full court man-to-man.
I didn't hear the whistle, Coach. I thought the ball was still alive.
Me either. 3-point game, 6:17 to go. And Hannah applying pressure on Johnson as he's got it in the backcourt. Looking to clear out. Goes around him and, ooh. If that kid
Good
wasn't
catch by
6'8",
21.
yep, no doubt. Thought that ball was going in the underneath the basket there. Great help by Cade on the drive. Unfortunately, good closeout, Henry. Dogs have definitely picked it up defensively, playing much harder. Getting up into guys, overplaying passing lanes, helping on the dribble. Keep rotating. Nice back cut there. Good defended by Cade. Great help, Cade. Traveled.
On the floor is what he calls it. 0-0. Pagels first.
Still nobody in foul trouble. Finn Randolph and Jackson Baum both going to return back for the Bulldogs, replacing Landon Hanna and Henry Wagner. Little cross screen underneath the action here. Got a switch. That's the lefty. Had a great night tonight. And misses. Hey, and we limit them to one shot. There's that box out we've been wanting all night long. Jackson Baum pushes it ahead. Love the idea. Bulldogs ball side out. Oh yeah, Irish, my favorite play. Here comes the three. Cade Sterick, love it, knew it was coming. Oh, we got to set a better screen there. Sorry, I'm giving away our play calls. That's all right. Around to Jackson on the wing as he looks to drive the floater.
Oh.
Off the back of the iron. Hey, and good things happen to good
Pagel
people.
there.
Yep, no doubt. Braden Pagel working hard. And our student section is going to let him know he's got something on his hands. It'll be Bulldogs ball here on the side. Finn Randolph taking it to the round to the left. Good kick to Cade. Ooh, Cade thought about it. Didn't want to force it. Ooh, the step back was there too. Cade's wanting it. Cade's feeling it. He's on fire. Pagel's going to take care of it. Lucas Steyer's got the ball up top, resetting. Coach Schonauer directing traffic, calling out a play here. Back to the box set. Good things have happened all night long, and there's another one. Ah! And unfortunately, Coach Schonauer wanting a foul there on Jackson Baum. Usually Jackson Baum doesn't miss layups.
Yep.
Things are getting a little chippy out here, both sides. Everybody's competing hard, battling in a three-point game, 4:34 to go. This could get fun, both teams with just one team foul.
Sticking in our man here.
I love it. It's worked so far in this fourth quarter. Really helped us get back into the game here. Johnson looks to drive. Good rotation, Braden Pagel. That's a senior right there in senior night. Good pitch ahead by the other senior, Finn Randolph.
Good rebound.
And another
by
great
Cade.
rebound.
He's out of
unfortunately
bounds.
called Cade out. We almost had a senior domination there on that play.
That was great hustle.
Landon Hanna going to return. He might have another whistle in his pocket, student section, but I agree. Might want to take his whistle from him. Finn Randolph.
Finn's third.
Yep, going to
Team's
pick up his
third.
third. Finn is the only one in foul trouble here.
Or maybe team second.
Yeah, team second. I'm pretty sure we just had one apiece going into that.
Okay.
4 minutes to play as we're halfway through the fourth quarter. Still a three-point ball game. Finn's giving Johnson some troubles up there. Now Cade's going to do the same thing. Love this Bulldog defense. Timeout, Pioneers.
Good defense. Make them call timeout there. You know, it's just a three-point game. We've had some shots to cut into that, even tie it. Again, not bad shots, just not making them.
No doubt. As we take a look at the timeout situation, Pioneers call a 30-second here. That's going to leave them with 2 left in the game, and the Bulldogs have 3. I believe 2 fulls and a 30. 3:54 here to go. A lot can happen.
Yep. Like to be in this position, given where we were 4 minutes into the third quarter, Coach.
Down 16. Coach called the timeout. Could have gone one of 2 ways. And again, credit to our Bulldogs. They responded very well to the Adam Schonauer timeout. As it'll be Pioneers ball here on the side. Still picking up full court man. And unfortunately, great deflection by Baum. Thought he had him there on what we call line.
Yeah,
Nice
going
little
over
play
the
there.
top of those screens is dangerous there, but got his hand in there, tipped it out.
Athlete gets it from his mom. Pioneers ball underneath here.
Oh.
Good oh! What? Great deflection there by Finn. As they'll lob it up to Kieran, the lefty. Had a great ball game tonight. Takes it to the rack again. Nice block by Lucas Dyer, but unfortunately the second chance opportunity, and the Bulldogs come up with the rebound.
Let's go.
Pitch ahead to Landon. Landon looks to run. Back to Finn. Love it. Into Baum. Cade Sterick wants it. Love how he came off that screen. Baum gets bumped as he drives baseline. That's going to be the second team foul. Love how aggressive we're being offensively. We're pushing the ball. We're looking to attack. Cade came off that double really hard. He wanted it but didn't force it. That's being a senior.
His second on 21.
Hey, great finish by Baum underneath. That cuts it to one. Here we go. We got a ball game. 3:18 to go. The only thing that worries me, Jason, and I'm not trying to look ahead, but this is not what we do, right, on a regular basis. I know they practice it, but I'm worried about how tired we might get with 3 minutes to go.
Yep. Although I don't know, you expend as much, if not more, energy in that 1-2-2. So you could say,
very true.
In man, we might have a little more left in the tank.
And I do love that this mindset, this idea of us going man, is forcing us to play harder. I feel like this entire fourth quarter has just been a different Bulldogs team.
You get exposed, man, if you're not playing hard. In zone, you can,
absolutely
hide some things. Good defense.
Oh. And unfortunately, they're going to call the foul there, send the lefty to the line. That's going to be on 23, Cade Sterick. That's his second. That's our team's fourth.
Shooting instead of 1-1, that's where that 2-point rule comes into play quite a bit more. They've only got 2 team fouls, so we need to continue with our aggressive play, try to get drives to the basket, kickouts if they close it down.
As Kieran makes both, I think he's not the guy we want to foul down the stretch here.
Nope.
He's been pretty solid tonight, had a really good game. Little high screen and roll there with Baum and Dyer. Great take by Lucas Dyer.
Lucas might have gotten away with the hook.
He might have, but hey, you made the point earlier. The officials have been letting him play for the most part tonight. There was another opportunity.
Still 1 point.
Ooh, great play, Jackson. Finn. Oh, a little shove off there by Johnson, doesn't get called. Great box out by Cade Sterick. Landon looking to run.
Let's get a good one.
Settles it down, love it. Lucas Dyer, the quarterback, directing traffic. Gonna set him up in something good. No force, takes it baseline. Good timeout, Coach Schoenheier.
Like that timeout.
Bulldogs down 1, 54-55, 1:59 remaining in the ball game.
30-second here. Been the aggressors since about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter and kind of stayed that way like where we're at here. If you had told us down 16 that we would have the ball with a chance to take the lead with 2 minutes to go, I would have taken that all day long. So credit to the fight back. They've showed a little bit more emotion, and, here we are with a chance to win, which beats where I thought we were headed.
And we got Usher, playing. I feel like we're watching the Super Bowl halftime performance again. Maybe he'll come out on the floor here in a minute. But I guarantee you it's getting our crowd back into it, and our Bulldogs have absolutely caused that.
I wonder if they got that Ben Affleck track from the commercial that they could, a little Dun King here.
Probably my favorite commercial of the entire Super Bowl.
Yep.
But we're back to action here. Baum will take it out on the side. Bulldogs down 1, 1:59 to go. Gets it to Lucas Dyer in the backcourt. He'll bring it up, dribble handoff to Sterick. Lucas running the baseline, inside back door. Foul on the floor. That'll be the Pioneers' third.
His fourth. Number 13's fourth.
Thought it was going to be a jump ball. That coach is mad. Student section wants a technical on the coach. Looking to get it in, Lucas Dyer. Screen by Baum, slips it.
Hit
Cade
that.
Sterrick. Oh, that's a great look. Great look from a great shooter. Got what we wanted. Here comes their lefty. He's got 24 on the night. Great. Baum plays the left hand on the reverse. Ooh, Finn gets lost in the back cut, but it's great effort by Lucas Dyer on the rotation. Baum with the rebound, gets it ahead to Hannah. Back to Baum. Dyer to Sterrick in the corner. Clearing it out, let Cade take it. Giving it to Hannah up top. Here goes Finn. Coach Schonauer directing traffic on the side. Baum, he wants the 1-4 low. I've been waiting for this all night long. I've been waiting for it. Oh, it's a great play. Great defensive play, and Baum gets it back and goes hard. Get it up in there. Oh! It's all right. 1 point game. There's the foul by Hannah, but unfortunately it puts their best player and best shooter on the line.
Still be a one possession even if he knocks them both down. Would have loved to have that shot down there.
Baum, the sophomore, got a great look at it. And the lefty makes the first. That foul was on Landon Hannah.
Don't have
just
to have a
his
three
first
here.
foul.
We can go down and just score. Don't need a three. Not going to not take a three, but.
Henry Wagner checking back in, replacing Finn Randolph. 50.5 seconds to go, 2 point game. Got the rebound. Be strong with it, Lucas. Good. Careful. Careful. Good. We don't have to rush. The sophomore Hannah takes it in and gets the foul called.
All right, Landon, knock him down, tie it up.
And that'll be the Pioneers' fourth. So next foul puts the Bulldogs to the line for the 2-shot bonus. No longer a 1-and-1. Hannah with a chance to tie up a ball game here.
I think Landon's been in the high 70s free throw percentage all season, so like him at the line here.
Need him to knock down 2 here. Do it for the seniors on senior night. There's the first one.
Their freshman comes back in.
Yes, he does. Owen Kirby had a pretty good night tonight for a freshman, specifically. As Hannah gets the second one, Finn Randolph going to return for Cade Sterrick. I like it. A little defensive matchup here. Needed Henry on the big guy inside. Yep, timeout Pioneers, 38.4 seconds to go. Fans, we didn't disappoint. We knew we'd have a great ball game for you on hand.
Great way to fight for the seniors, not going out easy at home. Hey, it's your last time. You've given it what you've got. Cade Sterrick really been one of the spark plugs to get us where we're at here. Landon Hannah, the sophomore, leading us in scoring with 15. We did a much better job of rebounding, limiting second chance points. We gave up a few, but not nearly as bad as we were doing.
I know it's not going to be in the stat sheet, Jason, but I can guarantee you when the coaches get the opportunity to rewatch the film, we made that run with senior Braden Pagel in the ball game. You mentioned about obviously Cade knocking down shots, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. But Braden Pagel's defensive energy down here, the way he rotated on a couple different opportunities, got a couple deflections, definitely got a couple steals. That's a role player. That's a senior knowing and understanding your job and getting done for the team what they need. He's a leader on the sideline. Right now in the huddle, he's being vocal, right, even though he's not in the ball game. That's being a great senior leader. And to your point, I love the fact that this Bulldogs are fighting down 16 after the timeout, haven't looked back since. Got to make a stop here. See if we stick with our man-to-man. 38.4 seconds to go. Both teams are in the bonus.
It's been successful this far.
Both teams are in the bonus. Running number 4, the senior off the double here. Looking to get it inside to the lefty. Didn't get it. Their play did not work, but they got the isolation up top with the lefty. He gives it up to Johnson. Looks like they're going to hold for the last second shot as they're going to get us in a 4-corner look here. No matter what, they're probably going to drive. We got to be ready to help on the drive here. And then when they kick it out, close out on shooters.
Ooh.
Help bomb, rebound. We got a rebound. That's a great rebound, Hannah. There's 7 seconds. Coach Schonauer with the timeout. I love the rotation, the help by Jackson Baum, and then we found a way to rebound. Again, story of 2 halves. First half, we got out-rebounded in too many second shots. this second half, specifically the fourth quarter, we've done a much better job boxing out and rebounding.
You know, we got a chance to win a game with about this much time in about this same exact situation last Tuesday. It worked out for us there. Let's see what Coach Show has been very good with these late timeouts, and he draws up good stuff. Worst case scenario here, John, you want to be going to overtime.
That's exactly right. You're playing for the win, and you're not letting them get a chance to win. You got to take care of the basketball, right? And at the end of the day, knock down a shot so we can all go home. But you're 100% right. There hasn't been a timeout that our Bulldogs haven't came out of a Coach Schonauer timeout and haven't executed. Again, whether it was the down 16, we saw one earlier in the first half where we came out and hit a nice shot off a great box play that Coach drew up. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us here. 6.2 seconds to go, 56 all. Bulldogs ball.
And, they got 4 fouls, Coach. So if we get going to the hoop and get a foul on them, that's 2 shots. And I like the group that we have for shooting free throws.
Absolutely, no doubt. We're going to go with Cade Sterick, the senior, Finn Randolph, the senior, followed by 2 sophomores, Baum and Hannah, and then the junior quarterback, Lucas Dyer. We're going to get it in Dyer's hands as he brings it up to the left side. He switches back to the right, pulls up for the jumper. Oh! We got it!
Oh! Yeah!
That's a game winner!
Walk it off, my man! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Lucas Dyer pulls up for the elbow jumper and knocks it down.
Woo!
What a way to end the last contest here
Heck
on the
yeah!
Bulldogs home court. This is what I love the most, though, Jason. This is a class act. Yes, we're happy. Let's go shake their hands. Great ball game played by both teams, and we get our chance to celebrate in the locker room afterwards, where
Wow.
it matters the most.
As time expires, just absolute dagger. Ice water.
Ice in his veins, there's no question. Didn't necessarily play the best game all night, as that just gives him his 10th point, but he's the facilitator. How many
Love to
times?
see these seniors hugging too, Coach. I mean, that's their last time. What a way to go out on senior night with a win, and a dramatic win, one they're not going to forget.
No question. We mentioned earlier that Cade Sterick hit the big threes, 2 to 3 of them, there to get us back in it. And if we can remember, those were usually most of the time created off a Lucas Dyer drive and kick. And now he knocks down the game winner. What a way to send your seniors out. Again, we know that this is a really tight-knit club. They've done a great job all year battling through all the adversity that they've had, whether it's the new coach coming in, you're learning a whole new system, the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of the entire length or duration of a long, long season. They've stuck together. They've battled hard throughout all of it, and what a way to cap it off.
Yeah.
You talk about momentum and excitement and emotion and energy heading into regional play. I'm telling you, if I'm the Centennial Chargers right now, I'm not looking forward to this matchup. Congratulations on your 2 or your 3 seed, but I wouldn't want to play the Bulldogs right now. They're hot, and they're wanting revenge from that opening season opener loss.
And what a way to, good mouthwash to wash what was in our mouth after the last 2 games there, Coach. I mean, couldn't ask for more grit coming back, dug ourselves an enormous hole, and just kept after it. Could have given up, could have quit, didn't. And, wow, Lucas Dyer. Hey, here comes Coach.
No doubt. We got Coach Schonauer. We told you before the game we were going to get Coach up here for a little post-game interview. Coach is right up here. I know he's excited. Woo! Great to see him. What a heck of a win there by Coach Schonauer. We're going to get him some headsets, maybe turn on the camera. Camera doesn't work, but that's all right. We'll look down here to Kaylee. She's got the camera coming down for us. Coach, congratulations on the win as Kaylee's getting the computer. His mic's not on. That's my fault.
It might not be plugged in.
Kaylee's getting the camera set up, but we got Coach up here. We're going to celebrate with him. I know he wants to get down there and celebrate with his players. I know he wants to celebrate with his players, but we got him here for a couple minutes. Coach, go ahead. Tell us about the victory.
Still a little bit shocking, but I'm proud of the kids. Once again, we showed some competitive grit, some competitive spirit. We battled back, we kept making plays. Some balls finally bounced their way there in the second half. They shot the heck out of it in the first half, and they missed some tough ones around the rim that the ball fell in our hands tonight. We were able to make plays down the stretch.
No doubt. Take us through the last play there. You called a timeout with 6.2 seconds to go. Was that what you drew up? Is that what you were wanting to see there?
Yeah, so we had Jackson going deep, then we wanted everybody just to run away. I said, Lucas, take 4 or 5 dribbles, and then just switch it. And that's exactly what he did. So, no, we were trying to get a go screen action with Jackson and Luke, and, they got up in us and were grabbing Luke's jersey and bumping them, and officials aren't going to call fouls in it. Luke just played through it. That's something I've been preaching to him all year. It's like, we don't call fouls in practice because they don't call fouls in the game. So you got to play through it. And credit to Luke making a big shot right there.
No doubt. We talked. Go ahead, Jason.
Well, I was just going to say, in senior night, we're down, I think, maybe 16 midway through the third quarter. And Braden Pagel's stat line isn't going to show. But, boy, his defensive energy, and Cade Sterrick hit a shot, clapped his hands. Coach was begging for some emotion, and it looked like our seniors really let us back into that game.
No, Pagel made some really smart defensive plays there. Was on the backside, saw some backdoor cuts and some lob passes that he would have got some deflections and steals on and bailed some of his teammates out. But that's Braden Pagel. He's the ultimate teammate, the ultimate glue guy. So I'm really happy for him to make those plays because that's who he is, and that's why he's important to our team.
Much better momentum builder to go into regionals than where we were the last 2 games. So, I said it's good mouthwash to get the taste out of our mouth.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. That we needed that because like I said, all year we've had good practices and just we haven't shown up in games sometimes. But that's the team we see in practice most nights is they get after it. They're gritty. They'll sit down and guard. They'll compete against each other. And so I was happy to see them, especially for our seniors, to get that win on senior night after last weekend. And, yeah, that bad taste in our mouth. That was a nice way to end this regular season was to get that win, especially in that fashion.
Well, I know you want to go celebrate with your seniors, but congratulations, a first year it's good momentum for this court for the future as we close out home games here in Mahomet.
Yep, thank you very much. It's been
Absolutely.
fun. Ready for
Congrats,
the postseason.
Coach.
Yep, thank you.
All right.
Congratulations. That'll do it. No, there's no professional here, but we appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors. What an incredible ball game. Bulldogs victorious with the buzzer beater knockdown from Lucas Dyer from the elbow as they'll take the victory. We mentioned heading into regional play next Wednesday. We're going to be at Decatur Eisenhower as we're going to be taking on the Centennial Chargers at 7:30 p.m. So stay tuned. Look forward to some updates, whether that's through Twitter, through Coach's Twitter, or certainly this week in Bulldog Athletics, the TWIBA Facebook and Twitter page. Make sure you check those out. But for Jason Baum and John Atkins, we're signing off. Thanks again. What an incredible ball game, and go Bulldogs.